Hello, Game Boys and Game Girls. I'm the GameBoyGuru, and welcome to another live stream. And more RayStorm this evening. So I guess we just continue to torture me until the until the end of the month. But I'm here for it, so you know why not. Good evening, PM. Maximilian Dude said Panzer Dragoon's Vi remake was vastly improved. Certainly the video and the screenshots I've seen of the demo look better than the original ones. And so I'm hoping that means that the new demo is actually improved and that the final game will be at least as good as the original Panzer Dragoon remake, which I enjoyed. Even though, you know, it had some issues. Luggy no longer looks like a chicken. That's funny. Hi, Peaches. All right, don't bomb.
August 4th, 2219, Albion D.
Enter battle zone at 3,000 feet. Drop to 500 feet until target is reached. Then attack at low altitude. Go check it out. Roger.
Oh, I missed him. Oh! Yeah, I must confess, I actually feel a bit of shame because I own Panzer Dragoon's Vi on the Saturn, but I still haven't messed around with it, really. So it's one of the games in my backlog, and we will cover it for the podcast at some point. So I will be streaming it eventually. But yeah, haven't got that far yet. It's been what, a year and a half, 2 years since we covered Panzer Dragoon, the first one, something like that. Yeah, I saw that about Ninja Baseball Batman. Pretty cool. That was close. Oh, that was also close. Lock on for Revive Remake look way snappier. That's good. Oh! Well, that was poor, poor setup, wasn't it? Ninja Baseball League, man. Yeah, because it's a remake instead of just a straight up port.
2219.
Which is why it's different. Okay, just get slightly fancy for that. Okay. Shot level 6. Okay, but I'm at max laser level. Man, it's a good thing that that doesn't run into you all the way, because otherwise I would be hosed. Okay, solid enough. That early death was not great, but my friend did more NES shmups. He didn't care for Xanac, be like Gunnack. Oh yeah, Gunnack is great. Utterly hated 1942. Oh, yeah, yeah. I have Thunderbirds, but that's another one that I haven't really messed with much. Oh, I missed one, didn't I? Man, those dudes are not friendly. And they circle back around like that. That is kind of mean. Oh! Yeah, Thunderbirds is one I need to mess with at some point. Always dicey. Oh, that is brutal. Oh. What a terrible way to lose a life. To one of those missiles right there at the end. I should have not tried to be fancy earlier in the fight and just auto shot those things instead of trying multiple lock-ons to get more points.
August 6, 2219.
Lesson learned. Okay. No! I hit the bomb button right then! I hit the bomb button! Why didn't it fire? Oh, that's annoying. I hit that bomb button. I'm telling you, I did. Excuse me.
August 4,
Ugh.
2219. Albion.
Annoying. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Very good. Sweet. That was a much better stage 1 than last time. NES version of Gunsmoke. Yeah, for sure. Probably easier than the arcade version by a decent margin. Man, that snuck up on me. Oops. Laser level 6, okay. Cool. Your friend probably will want to use something that has auto fire or enable auto fire in his emulator. Because otherwise he might have a bad time with Gunsmoke on the NES. Because that game gives no quarter in that regard. Oh, really? That's pretty lame. Yo, Alvi. Yeah. Gunsmoke for the arcade and NES is, I think technically it's sort of loosely based on the arcade game, or on the television show, but I don't think they licensed it, and so that's why the name on the game is Gun.Smoke. That was like Capcom's cheesy way of getting around the copyright or the trademark.
August 5th, 22. Third Fleet, Earth.
But yeah. Oh, Lego Puppy Natos. Hey, sorry, I missed your entrance here. Always feels a little dicey there. As does that. With those missiles. Oh man, that was close. Oh, so was that. Okay. Dutch Brothers. All right. Oh, yeah, I know of Dutch Brothers, but I don't have them in my area. Oh! Arizona, okay. All right. Well, aside from a death that I didn't really want to take.
August 6th, 2219. Hartford, Cecilia.
Excuse me. I knew as soon as I did that it was a mistake. Man, I just cannot get a break. Oh. Are you kidding me? Why does this spot have to be my wall? Why does this spot have to be my wall? That is so frustrating. I just cannot get past that spot. I get clipped before I can use the bomb, or the RNG makes it so I don't see the laser until it's too late. I'm going to go on record and say that that spot with all the stuff there is objectively bad design. I'm going to go on record and say it. Because it's just it's complete randomness, and randomness can be fun, but not when it's no, I'm not dying in stage 1. Yeah. The stage 5 section with the laser drones is objectively bad design, in my opinion. Well, no, it's objectively bad design. I'm saying it's objective, it's objective. And then, like a doofus, I bomb again. You made a game, you would purposely make it terribly designed and frustrating. You like being a troll? Okay, fair play.
August 5th, 2219. Old Ball City.
Oh, I got so lucky dodging that. Probably should not try to be fancy there, but that was garbage. Once again, getting screwed because of ridiculous RNG. Unbelievable. So dumb. Dude, just go away. Man. Bad RNG just continues to haunt me in this game.
August 5th, 2219, 3rd Fleet, Earth orbit.
Excuse me. Oh, I missed one. Lame.
August 4th, 2219, Albion DU.
Enter battle zone at 3,000 feet. Drop to 500 feet until target is reached.
Oh, I missed one. Shoot.
August 5th, 2219. Old Gall City.
Nice. Okay, why does the RNG on that thing suck so bad? And why am I all of a sudden now having problems with it when I haven't? That's twice in a row. That's twice in a row that I've been hit by that stupid laser phase. Man. Hey, Cork Man. Oh, Trucks and Extreme, nice. I just got my copy in the mail today, but I haven't opened it yet. I'll be saving that for the next pickups video, which should be soon. I would have recorded one already for all of my like May through May, June, July stuff, but I didn't quite get enough in those 3 months that I felt like I wanted to do a video, so I waited. Yeah, it'll be through August, so I probably won't do a video before next weekend? Yeah, I think next weekend. Or no, the weekend after. Because the 31st is on a Monday, that's right. I'm liking Truxton. Feels like Truxton 1, but vertical. Yeah, that new, the new homing weapon looks cool, and the purple weapon is kind of a nice nod to the red weapon in Truxton 2. Oh, what got me? Come on now. I don't know what killed me. Must have been one of those flippin' mines. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's shorter range, though. I noticed that watching some video. So you definitely have to be a little bit, a bit more specific with it, I think.
August 4th, 2219. Albion.
It'd be interesting to see how many people challenge themselves, how many of the better players challenge themselves by playing the green weapon. If someone donated me $10 million, would I mean, I wouldn't beat the game blindfold, but I'd certainly give it the old college try. I feel like I'd have to be able to beat it normally first. But the thing is, I don't think it's possible to beat it blindfolded. It's not like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out where it's all the same actions and rhythm every time. There's way too much RNG in this game for that to be feasible. But, I mean, if it was possible, sure. $10 million, that'd set me up for life. Focus hyper weapon is cool. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's how you get those little gold cubes or whatever. Whoops. And so that's a pretty cool little mechanic. All right. No bad RNG on this boss, please. 2 times. Yeah, 2 times weapon power. Exactly. A little bit of a boost then. Yeah, I think you're right, Lego Puppy Natos. It is probably impossible to beat this game blindfolded because you could never do the exact same set of movements twice and have the experience be equal. Just because of the RNG of some of the enemy movement and laser patterns and some of that stuff. There's just way too much random behavior for that to be feasible. All right. Well, I missed a laser power up, but that's okay. I'm full, so I just missed out on a few points there. Not the end of the world. Every boss should have an unavoidable insta-kill attack if you don't kill them in 10 seconds. I don't know about that. That's more than being a troll. That's just being mean. Unless the core conceit behind your game is speed killing everything. Then I will grant that that point. 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't understand that. Why? Why? I either have a great stage 4 or I have a crap stage 4. There's no in between. In the last couple runs, it's been crap. My goodness. Why can I not get through this reasonably? No, I've never beaten this game legitimately, as in like a 1cc. I've tried, but hey, Dr. Mukows. Been a minute. How's it going? Yeah, the 1cc of this game has eluded me for
August 6th,
28
Carthage base, Sicilia.
years or something like that. However long it's been since I bought the PlayStation version. Never really learned it at the high level that I need to, but those stupid mines. Those stupid mines. I most certainly did not win the $10,000 PS1 prize, no. Those mines can go suck a lemon.
August
Seriously.
219, Albion Junior.
Enter battle zone at 3,000 feet. Drop to 500 feet.
Yeah, I bought my PlayStation in, I think it was in 99, but it might have been 98. Because when I bought it, it was the DualShock model, which I think debuted in 98. I just don't remember. I went to visit my aunt and uncle, and my second cousin had a PlayStation and Tekken 2, and all the family was geeking out over that and just played it the whole weekend that everybody was there. And it was pretty awesome. Yeah, so it was probably 98. It was either 98 or 99, one of the two. I don't know. If this many years on, we're kind of splitting hairs with it, but yeah, this was one of the first games I bought for the PlayStation.
2290.
And I always enjoyed playing it, but I never managed to get super far. I certainly never beat it on anything but a credit feed. I knew about this game because of the Shmups website and subsequent, the forum. The current version of the forum has been up since 2004 or 2005, something like that. But I'm one of the OGs who was part of the site way back in the late 90s when it was first online. Bought my PS1 to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Mega Man X4, and Capcom fighting games. Nice. Excellent choices. Forums are a bit of a relic of the old internet, yeah. But I kind of enjoy that aspect of it. And I'm still a member of a few. In fact, I'm still a member of the Shmups forum. I just don't get over there or post all that much. What would have resolved the Civil War? The PlayStation in 1863? PSNP. What's a PSNP forum? Not familiar with that. Dadgummit, those stupid frickin' mines! Okay, I gotta stop being fancy in this stage and just get it done. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I gotta stop being fancy in this stage because all it's doing is making me die. Casual trophy hunter, okay. Okay, why did that bullet kill me there this time and last time? I don't get it. Why is it that I can't... Like I said, I either have a good stage 3 or a stage 4 or I have a terrible stage 4. I don't get it, man. I just don't flip and get it. This game just doesn't want me to succeed at all. Pass on the Grey Poupon on this stage, and yeah, exactly. Because the fancy stuff is not going to cut the mustard when I'm dying all the time. Two deaths on this stage. Just ridiculous. I get a good run going, and I just can't keep it. I can't keep it in play. I cannot keep a good run alive to save my life.
August 4th, 2219. Albion Earth.
Enter battle zone at 3,000 feet. Drop to 500 feet until target is reached and attack at low altitude. Go check it out. Roger.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the streamers I raid sometimes, Lord BBH, is kind of a beastly gamer, and he plays everything through RetroArch, so that he can trophy hunt pretty much everything. Stupid bullets. But I know that he gets frustrated like I do with a lot of these. And so anyway. Of course, I haven't quite hit that million mark yet. Didn't realize those little drones or bombs, mines weren't worth any points. Yeah, if I had to platinum every game that I played, it would drive me crazy, and I would quit gaming, quite honestly, because it would drive me quite crazy. Cryptid the Necrodancer, yeah. I bet that one's tough to trophy. Are you kidding me? One little mine. I'm not familiar with Splasher.
August 5th, 2219, 3rd Fleet.
Yeah, I understand that. There are times when I'm just not in the mood to game at all either. For one reason or another. Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of sapping your desire to do it. I mean, heck, there are times when the frustration I get playing these things is enough that when I'm done with this, I don't want to play anything until the next day, because the game just won't let up. Well, I get that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Neither of those games would be calm or relaxing. Super Meat Boy, would frustrate the daylights out of me. You should have seen my streams when I was playing what do you call it? Cyber Shadow. Wow. That game really frustrated me. Or when I played Freedom Planet 2 without turning the difficulty down. That was also not a good idea. Awesome game, but man, did it frustrate me. Oh, I missed him. Which game looks fun? Really? 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 Really like a challenge, so I've been playing games of higher difficulties. Phantom Blade Zero.
August 5th, 2219.
For the sadistic. Someone developing a shmup right now. Is there something you'd change in this game's design? Yes, there is. I would turn down the RNG a little bit. You don't have to remove it completely, but some enemy movements, some enemy fire patterns, etc. are too random in my opinion. Perfect example is what I mentioned before earlier is the midpoint in stage 5. There's a bunch of laser drones. That are complete RNG. If you don't have a bomb, you are not surviving that spot. And the laser fire pattern and movement is all completely random. And so you have to get exceedingly lucky to get through it. I don't care how good you are at weaving through bullets and lasers and stuff. You could be Toho, lunatic, no miss, no bomb levels of talented. You're not getting through that unscathed if you don't get a good RNG pattern. And even then, I think most players are probably still in trouble. Yeah, deterministic design. A little bit of RNG is fine. Some degree of rank that changes things up is totally fine. That's a kind of natural progression to the design. But when you make it so random that you can never predict how it's going to move, well, then you're hamstringing the player by a huge margin. Now, I understand there's a difference when you're talking about an arcade game like this. Where, of course, they want to make their money. So I think there's a balance you can strike with shmups. Now, again, if the design concept behind your game is randomness or a certain sort of formula that determines the the way that the bullets and lasers and other hazards react, I get that. It's Warning Forever, for example.
Third Fleet, Earth orbit.
Every new stage, the boss builds upon itself based upon how you approach it and how you take out the previous level. And so it's all very it's all very prescriptive, but it's not. The detail in that system is complex enough to have nuance. So that it doesn't feel like it's total RNG. Okay, didn't get me that time. That one almost got me again, but yeah. Here's hoping you never become a game designer, Lego Puppy Natos.
August 6, 2219, Hartford Bay, Cecilia, Florida.
The idea of the troll games that you have laid out don't sound like any fun at all. I don't even know what the laser was that hit me. Again with the laser drones! If you bomb immediately, you don't have enough time to survive it because they're still there at the end of the bomb cycle. Making my friends playtesters and not telling them anything would be hilarious. Well, that would certainly weed out who your real friends are.
August 4th, 2219, Albion,
Enter battle zone at 3,000 feet. Drop to 500 feet until target is reached and attack at low altitude. Go check it out.
They would still be your friends, but I don't think they'd allow you to make another game. Or certainly they would not, volunteer to playtest. I don't think that's an unsafe assumption.
August 5th, 2219, Old Hall City.
Really? I didn't get it? I don't know what killed me. I don't know what killed me. It's frustrating because I have no idea what killed me. All right, well, that was stupid and a half. That was my own fault. Your computer constantly blue screening? I would quit being a playtester if that was the case. That would be a miserable experience. And I say that as someone in IT who deals with blue screens and has over the years with a regular enough cadence that I'm not about that life anymore. Oh, I was down a laser. Games aren't supposed to be fun. Everyone knows this. It's sort of like the axiom, all shmup players think they're terrible shmup players, even when they're not.
August 5th, 2219, 3rd Fleet, Earth orbit.
Right. Yeah, and that's something that you see on the various Discord servers of shmup communities. It's kind of a running trope, meme, etc. You're not a true shmup player unless you think you're terrible and constantly bemoan your own performance or lack thereof. It's like a unspoken prerequisite for being a shmupper is thinking that you suck and exclaiming that you suck. So I guess that makes me a shmup player, even if I'm, you know, mid-tier. Smart people don't declare themselves smart, but dumb people do. Yeah. I am not a smart man, Jenny. But I know what love is. Yo, Bird Crossing with the raid. How's it going, sir? How's everybody doing? You're an honorary shmup player because, yeah, I mean, I think quite a few gamers are self-deprecating and Hey, D-Tungsten. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just real frustrated by this game tonight. What were you playing, Bird Crossing? Still need to fix the brake light switch, which is what killed it. Oh. Heard that phrase said several times. Oh, Animal Crossing, gotcha. Consider myself fairly dumb. Yeah, I would not say that you're dumb. Based on our interactions in Discord and here, I would not qualify you that way. Of course, you know, we are all subject to the Peter Principle at some level, but I certainly qualify in that regard. Ah, you are not familiar with the Peter Principle. The Peter Principle says that we will each rise to our level of incompetence. So essentially, you will hit the wall intellectually with what you can do, particularly in a professional sense. And so, and some of that, and I say that in a self-deprecating way, some of that is based upon the fact that, yeah, you're promoted to your level of incompetence. Basically, I say that in a self-deprecating way because I myself come from the IT world where I was in a technical capacity for the vast majority of it. But here a few years ago, I got promoted to management. And there are definitely times where I feel like I'm out of my depth as a manager, even though my staff have reassured me that I'm good at my job. You know, it's one of those things that I still feel like I'm underqualified for what I do. But all right, Bird Crossing, thanks again for the raid, and hopefully the dishes are short and sweet. And so anyway, the idea is basically, and like I said, especially as it pertains to management, you will, when you reach that plateau, a lot of times, unless you are very specifically trained for management or a good people person in that regard, then chances are you may not do as well as you think you're doing, because the skill ceiling for that kind of, management can be higher than perhaps most people would like to admit. Hopefully that's not getting too esoteric, but I really like my boss. I know I'm not cut out for management, not cut out of that cloth. See, and I never consider myself to be either. Now, when I first applied for the position back in 2017, the CEO at the time told me she didn't think I was ready for it. And looking back now, I think she was right. Could I have done it? Probably. But I think maybe the organization would have suffered a little bit. And the guy who they did hire came in, made some good changes, and ended up doing some good things in my absence. But when he left and I got my second chance to get that promotion, I leapt at it and I got it. And thankfully, it ended up being a good thing. So anyway, know I can do leadership if I need to. Wouldn't consider myself a natural leader. Yeah, and not everybody is, of course. So anyway, yeah, 2017, after I had been at the job for 12 years. You got to remember, I'm going to be 50 next year, so I got a couple of years on you. All right. I think I'm done with this for the night. I'm just not making any progress. Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before. Whoops. Ugh. Okay. Oh, let's switch over to here. Yes, you do have a couple years on me, D Tungsten. Not many, but a couple. Oh, let's see here. What do we got going on stream-wise? Ooh, Game & Watch collection. That could be fun. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll raid Neo Antoine for Game & Watch. Antoine. Okay. I guess I'll be back Monday. What I need to decide is whether I'm going to stick with the arcade version or if I'm going to attempt the PlayStation release, because the PlayStation version has 2 extra lives. That might actually help me get past stage 5 and actually see more of the game on a one credit run. So I might do that. I was going to record a video. Might still do that tonight. Got to mow the lawn and finish fixing the car. But it's getting a little late to mow the lawn. But anyway, a flamethrower. Ha! Oh, tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow I have to take my bike down to the bike shop and get it fixed, because since I bought this thing 2 years ago, it has just been a money pit. When I was riding it the other day, one of the pedals broke. Anyway, that is all I have. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for playing, and game on.